Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Charlie and today I bring to you the last part of the series on my Speedy bandolier, and it is the wear and tear. So keep on watching. But first, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please join the family. We talk in this channel about fashion and Louis Vuitton and bags because I'm an addict. You are an addict, you are watching this video, don't deny it, just subscribe and join. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you is how I store my Speedy. And when I purchased this bag in 2016, I requested to my SA a drawstring bag because I didn't want those bag flap that just covers the top of your bag, because I wanted to maintain the leather hands top handle straps from touching the canvas. So I requested a dose bag and she only had one for the trunk, so she gave it to me. You can see that the Speedy ends here and you still have all of that space, but I don't care because it is really good. And what I do is that I put my Speedy inside, right? So my Speedy is inside, and then I use one side of the dust bag and I loop it through the handles and I pull until the entire bag is covered. And then what I do with the remaining part is that I just cover my handles, and that way I keep the top handles from touching the canvas and I don't have to touch the handles because they are covered. So that is how I store my Speedy. Other thing that I want to show you is how I keep my strap, which I use one of those flap bags. I store my strap in separate pieces. I don't store it together, just because I'm a little bit crazy. There's no reason for that. There's no specific reason for that. And then on the inside, I just keep bubble wrap. And some organizer so it keeps its shape. So this is what I use to store my bag. And now onto the wear and tear. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the canvas, and the canvas, it's been pretty good. I remember that when I first got the bag, it had the folds from the Speedy, because all the Speedies come with folds, with line folds here, which you cannot see anymore. However, you can see a line from my organizer. You can tell that the organizer have made a slight indentation, which I'm really considering on if I should keep using my organizer, because I don't like this. But other than that, it is not rubbed in the corners. It has no discoloration. Sometimes white marks can appear on the canvas, because remember that the canvas is plastic coated, so when the plastic rub off, you can see it. I've been noticing that the tabs, these guys on the inside, have started showing on the outside. There you can see. I mean, it's really minimal. You have to be super picky about it. I'm not concerned about that because it's normal. It's these tabs showing on the outside. I don't think it's going to crack or anything. It's just me. See here, that it's just me being paranoid, but I mean, it's a wear and tear, right? So canvas checked and on point. Now The worst part of the Speedy is, in my opinion, the hardware. As you remember from my review here, the metal on the Speedy is two different tones, or two different materials, I shall say, because the zipper is very dull. However, the D-ring is very yellow. You can see more the difference between the stud, which is very yellow, and the zipper, which is very dull and greenish. I think that both metals age, but definitely this is more resistant because you only can see a little bit of dirt here and in the zipper itself and in the zipper pull. My guess is that it is only dirt, not chipping off, because with a little bit of brasso you can remove these stains. That's just what happened to my Speedy 25. I thought that it was chipped off, but after rubbing it with brasso it disappeared. So I'm pretty positive that it's just dirt. Here on the square rings you can see that is almost nowhere, and that is because this is the other material. The studs are in perfect condition, I would say. The D-ring on the interior I never use, so it is pretty much in great condition. And the zipper for the pocket on the inside is also the dual material, and you can see a little bit of discoloration there. Zipper still works fine. You can see a little bit of dirt on the zipper. There you can see it's a lot of dirt. I definitely need to clean that with brasso, because that could make your zipper slow, which mine is not. Yeah, it is a little bit slow and it gets stuck, but that is just because of the dirt. So if your zipper is like that, just clean it. The major wear and tear that I find on this bag is the D-rings. You can see all of that is dirt. I don't think it is discoloration yet, and I don't think it is chipping off. It's just dirt and rust from wearing it, and you should be able to take that off with the brasso. There you can see it. Sorry about my boy nails. I know they are messy. Okay, one tip that I wanted to mention is that when you are storing your bag, make sure to leave your D-ring that way up, because if you do this, then you are going to transfer the dirt from the D-ring to your gacheta, which is very annoying, because then you will have a mark on your gacheta, and that is not cute to watch. I don't have it as much here, which is really weird. Now I'm going to show you the hardware on the shoulder strap. As you can see, it's a little bit of dirt there, but it's not chipping off. Same with the other part. Where I can tell that it's chipping off, it's here, there. That silver part, it is very annoying because that is chipping off, that is not dirt. And that annoys me, because why, if these both parts are together, why just one of them will get the chipping off and the other not? It's very annoying that it's not aging at the same time. I think that's a problem with the quality on Louis Vuitton, to be honest. I love Louis Vuitton, but I got to be real. And then you have chipping off here, which I don't understand, and there, which now looks silver. I mean, you have hair scratches, which I don't mind because that's natural from every hardware, but just these parts with the silver annoyed me. Let me show you one piece from Coach. I got this coach from Goodwill, okay? This coach is from the 80s, so at this point is like, what, 4 years old? And the hardware, that is just dirt, that can came off with Brasso. But as you can see, the hardware is not chipping off, the metal is in perfect condition, you don't see chipping off here on the clasps, you don't see chipping off on the D-ring. I haven't cleaned this bag, you can see a little bit of rust there, but it's not chipping off. And this bag was worn. Actually, I have to repair this because this bag was well loved. So if Coach, which is a brand that was born in the 40s, can make it right, Louis Vuitton should make it right too. But I'm not going to get into that. Let's go to review the gacheta now. Okay, so the gacheta, in my opinion, is the most terrifying thing when buying Louis Vuitton, because when you get your bags new, it's the white, beautiful gacheta. I have a spot there. I'm very picky about my bags, as you can tell. When you first buy your Louis Vuitton, you get white gacheta and then it gets brown. I love the brown golden honey patina. I love the brown patina, okay? Don't get me wrong. That is one of the things that I really love about Louis Vuitton. What I don't like is the dirty gacheta, like there. I hardly ever use this bag. Like I have had this bag for 4 years at this point. I got it in 2016, and I have used this bag like at much 20 times in my life, and I'm being like maybe too generous with that number. Like it may be 15 times in my life in 4 years. So explain to me, how is that I have that much dirt? Like those spots, I have never worn this bag on the rain. Even the piping is super dirt. Like there is a ton of dirt. Like, explain to me that, because I'm very careful with my bags. As you already can tell, I'm very picky. So this annoys me so much. But it is what it is, you guys. It's meant to be worn. Look at that. Look at that. How in the world? Well, I guess this is from the zipper rubbing off, right? I mean, I think that I can get this dirt off, but at the same time, I don't want to mess with my gacheta. I never treat my bags, I never condition my bags, or guard them, or anything. I mean, it's just, it is what it is, right? It's going to be used, it's going to be loved. So I have to get over it and deal with it. I'm just being dramatic. I love my bag. I love my gacheta. The way I achieved my gacheta is that when I first got my bag, for a week I just leave it out of the bag like this on my room, on my closet, and I leave it just take the first coat. I got this tip from Mini, from Mint for All, and after that I just keep using it. And I think using your bag is the best protection, because then the oils from your hand are going to age your gacheta in a good way and are going to make this look beautiful and honey. Oops. As you can see here, beautiful honey patina. The mistake that I make with my Speedy is that I was too careful. Now with my pochette métis, I don't care. I use it without worrying about it, except for the plastics, ignore that. And the patina, I mean, there have been times where I'm wearing my bag and I look down and I have like a big stain on my gacheta, and I'm like, that's it, it's effed off, right? but then it disappears with my fingers and with the oils of my hand. It came from the store with this spot, so I'm not even going to mention that. But yeah, the only tip that I can give you to take care of your gacheta is use this. Use it. This is another part that annoys me, because how in the hell did I get this part to be super dirty if I never use the D-ring and I use some more organizer on the inside? I mean, like, explain to me that. I mean, and I think you can see how white the gacheta was here. Oh yes, that you can tell. I mean, I love my Speedy, I really do. I love the color, the tone of gacheta that I have on it. And yes, you guys, just wear your bags, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the water spots and the stains, because that is going to happen, and there's nothing in the world that you can do to prevent it. So that's it for my wear and tear. If you like this video, please comment, subscribe to my channel, and see you on my next one. Bye.
Some of the old songs.